The number of common tangents to these two circles is how much is the question asked. Is it okay? So if I can see the first circle, I'll write like this: x square minus 4x plus y square minus 6y, that is equal to 12. I'll write. So I may write x square minus 4x, method of completion of squares, plus 4, that plus 4 I'll add on both sides, plus y square minus 6y, 6 divided by 2, 6 divided by 2 is how much? 3, 3 square is 9. So I'll add that 9 on both sides, right? Add that 9 on both sides. So these three terms will get square completed. So method of completion of squares we have learned since 10th standard. Y minus 3 the whole square, this is equal to 12 plus 9, 21, 21 plus 4 is 25. So now if you compare with the x minus h1 the whole square plus y minus k1 the whole square, that is equal to r1 square. This implies to me that the center of the first circle h1 comma k1, this is equal to 2 comma 3, and r1 radius of the first circle is equal to how much units now? This is 5 units, correct? This is the first circle. Similarly, if I say x square plus 6x plus what is it? X square plus 6x plus 9 minus 9 plus y square plus 18y plus 81 minus 81 plus 26, that is equal to 0, plus 26 is equal to 0. So these three terms will get square completed as x plus 3 the whole square, plus these two terms will get square completed as y plus 9 the whole square, that is equal to 90 minus 26, 90 minus 26, 10 minus 6 is 4, then 8 minus 2 is 6. So your answer to the question will be x plus 3 the whole square plus y plus 9 the whole square, that is equal to 8 square, correct? That is equal to 8 square. Now if you compare here, this with the x minus h2 the whole square plus y minus k2 the whole square, that is equal to r2 square. If you compare this, this implies to me that the center h2 comma k2, this implies the center h2 comma k2 is nothing but minus 3 comma minus 9, and radius r2 is equal to how many units? 8 units, right? Now you find out the distance between centers. You calculate the distance between centers. Distance between centers. How do you calculate? Distance between the centers d is equal to, by the distance formula, square root of h2 minus h1 the whole square plus y2 minus k2 minus k1 the whole square plus k2 minus k1 the whole square. So what is the answer that we get? Square root of h2 minus h1 the whole square minus 3 minus 2 the whole square plus minus 9 minus 3 the whole square. That is equal to how much do you get? Root 25 plus 144, root 169, 13 you will get. Similarly, if you calculate what is the distance between the centers r1 plus r2, that is equal to 5 plus 8. Again this is equal to how much? 13 units, right? This is also equal to 13 units, right? So if you can clearly see here now, r1 plus r2 is equal to r1 plus r2, that is equal to d. Therefore, the circles are externally touching circles, right? The circles are externally touching circles. The circles are what? Externally touching circles. Now how do you write as externally touching circle? Externally touching circles. How do you write an externally touching circle like this? See, this is called externally touching circle. Number of common tangents can be 1, 2 and 3, right? Number of common tangents will be how much now? 1, 2 and 3. 3 common tangents can be drawn. This is the answer to the question.